I am Dr. Bipin Dubey, Head of the Department Cardiology, Manipal Hospital, Dwarka, New Delhi. So, heart disease could be of two types. One is congenital heart disease, that means those diseases which is present since birth. Another group is called acquired heart diseases. So, in acquired heart diseases, the commonest is the coronary artery disease. So, coronary artery disease means blockage in the heart vessels, which leads to heart attack. This is the commonest disease. Another disease is the weakness of the heart muscles, and that leads to heart failure. The third commonest disease is the defect in the electrical conduction system, leading to complete heart block, and that requires pacemaker. And the commonest symptoms in this group is the fainting attack. So the symptoms of the cardiovascular disease is, the commonest symptom is the chest pain or the heaviness in the chest, which is not a pinpoint pain, which is a spreading all over the chest. Sometimes it occurs in the abdomen also, and sometimes it occurs in the throat also, radiating to the left or right upper limbs. The second commonest symptom is the shortness of breath, which usually occurring during exertions. The third common symptoms is the palpitation, and fourth is the syncope. Syncope means the fainting attack. These are the commonest symptoms of the heart attack. Sometimes patient may have sweating and coughing also. So if some patients are having all these symptoms, means chest pain, shortness of breath, palpitation or fainting attack, sweating and sometimes vomiting also, those patients requires further investigations. So further investigations include ECG, echo, Holter's monitoring sometimes for detection of the arrhythmias, and a stress test that includes treadmill test or thallium stress test. The fourth one is the test, that's what we are calling as a angiography, which finds out how many blockages are there in the coronary arteries and what treatment is required if blockages are there. Uncommonly, the other investigations are the CT coronary angio and MRI in rare cases. Heart attack means complete blockage of the blood flow in the arteries of the heart, leading to the deprive of the oxygen supply to the heart muscles, and that leads to the damage of the heart muscles. That is called heart attack. And cardiac arrest means total stopping of the function of the heart. The commonest cause of the commonest cause for the cardiac arrest is the heart attack. Although there are other causes for the cardiac arrest also, like some defects in the conduction system leading to complete heart block or ventricular tachycardia or ventricular fibrillations. So these are the various causes of the cardiac arrest.
So last में
Yes. For prevention or reducing the risk of heart disease or heart attack, you have to remember 6S. The first S stands for sugar. So you have to reduce the sugar quantity in your food, and if you are having diabetic, take care of your diabetes. Second S stands for salt. So salt quantity also you have to reduce in your food, because high salt quantity leads to hypertension. If you are hypertensive, you have to take care of your blood pressure. Third S stands for statins. Statins are the drugs which we are using to reduce the cholesterol in the blood. So if you are having high cholesterol level, you have to take statins. And for the prevention of the cholesterol level in your blood, you have to reduce the fatty foods. All fatty foods should be avoided. Fourth S stands for the stress. Stress means if you are having a lot of stress at working place, that may also leads to heart attack. So you have to avoid stress, and there are so many techniques of de-stressing, including yoga and meditation. The fifth S stands for the sedentary habits. Now because of the job requirement and because of the lifestyles, we are not going for the regular exercise. So this is also a risk factor. So for that you have to at least go for the brisk walking 20 to 30 minutes per day. The last S, that is 6S, stands for the smoking. So if you are a smoker, you have to quit smoking. Quit, complete quit, don't reduce, complete quit of smoking. If you are remembering these 6S, definitely yes, you can avoid your heart attack. So as I told you, if you are having the symptoms like chest pain, breathlessness, giddiness, fainting, palpitation type of thing, that means you are going to have some cardiac problem, mostly the heart attack or angina. So in this type of cases, if you are having something like fainting attack, so the best thing is that you have to take deep breathing in and out fastly, and secondly, you have to cough. If you are coughing violently, many a times your plaque from the coronary artery washed off. So this is the home remedy. Apart from that, if you are having statins at home, so any kind of statin, you have to take atorvastatin 40 to 80 milligram, and aspirin is also a very important thing. If you are having aspirin at home or nearby, you have to buy this aspirin and take it immediately. If your blood pressure is okay, and if you are any member of your family taking something like called Sorbitrate, so you can take Sorbitrate sublingually 5 milligram. So these are the various ways to prevent complications of the heart attack at home level. And if you are not getting relief, you have to go for hospital immediately. Take care of your heart, and heart will take care of your life. Thank you.